Good evening, everyone. This is Nikhil Bongale from H section. Our topic is about IPL T20 database design. My teammates are Chinmay, Mosin, Nihal, and Bharat Nayak. Here are the contents like ER diagram, logical schema, insert table, and queries. ER diagram is going to explain by our teammate Chinmay.
So in this ER diagram, the team represents IPL teams. Each team has team ID, name, city, owner, and coach. One team can have many players. So next player represents individual players. Each player has player ID, name, age, nationality, role, batting or bowling style. Each player belongs to one team per season. Then auction tracks player bidding info, includes price, year, and whether the player was retained, connects player with teams during auction. Then match represents a match played between two teams, has match ID, date, venue, teams playing, and winner. Each match is played in a stadium. So, stadium details about the venue, name, location, and capacity. Each stadium has can host many matches. So, next performance stores players stats for each match, includes run, wickets, strike rate, etc. Links player with match based on their performance. So, next logical schema. So team, in this team ID is the primary key. It gives each item a unique ID. Next team name is the official name of the IPL team. City tells us where the team is based. Owner is the person or company that owns the team. Coach is the current head coach of the team, and player Player ID is the primary key. It gives each player a unique ID. Player name is the full name of the player. Role tells whether the player is batsman, bowler, all-rounder, or wicket-keeper. Nationality shows which country the player is from. DOB is the date of birth of the player. So next is explained by Nikhil.
In this logical schema of the stadium table is the primary key which uniquely identifies each stadium. Then name is the stadium's name like Wankhede, Eden Gardens, etc. Location shows that the city or place where the stadium is located, and the capacity means how many spectators the stadium can hold. So this is the logical schema of the stadium. Then match logical schema table will be explained by our teammate Nial.
In this match table, it consists of match ID, match date, and stadium ID, two types of team ID, and one winner ID, and total runs ID, wickets. We have two types. One is integer type and date type. In integer, we have to enter the integer value, and in date also, you have to enter the number value. Here, the primary key is match ID, and foreign key is stadium, team 1, team 2, and winner ID. Next will be explained by my teammate.
In the auction, we have auction ID, player ID, team ID, year, price, and retained. Auction ID type int. It gives unique identifier for each auction record, and primary key ensures uniqueness. Player ID int refers to the player being auctioned. Here it uses foreign key links to a player table. Team ID. Team ID int refers to the team bidding or buying the player. Here is a foreign key links to a team table. Here, the year in which the auction took place, and price, the price at which the player was auctioned, up to 10 digits, 2 digits of the decimal. Retained, it uses Boolean, indicates whether the player was retained by the team, true, retained, false, newly brought. And the next performance is explained by our teammate Bharat.
Performance column ID column match ID, player ID, runs scored, wicket taken, and strike rate, economic rate. Here match ID types int means the foreign key indicates the part of a primary key. Next player ID, it is a which player of performance belong to a foreign key part of primary key. Next run scored type int, the number of runs from player scored. Wicket taken, the number of player which taken wicket in. Next strike rate, the player how the first player scored calculate as a run, ball or faced. Next economic rate type float, how many economical player balled calculated.
Here are the four queries. Which player has hit the most sixes in IPL history? Select P player name sum of sixes as total sixes. This means it takes from two tables, performance table and a player table. From performance table, join player P on pf dot player id is equal to p dot player id. It means that it adds up all the sixes which has played by each player has it. So group by p player name, it groups the results by the player name. Order by total sixes desk means it sorts the players in descending order based on total sixes. Then it have a limit 1 means it shows the top player, the one with the most sixes. So the output will be, so your output will be total sixes played by the player name David Warner, and here is the total sixes is 6. The next query is explained by teammate Niall.
Here we have which bowler has the best bowling figures in a match. This selects the player name and the maximum numbers of wickets they took in a match. Means here maximum wickets taken means for each player find the highest numbers of the wickets they took in any one match. From performance, we are selecting data from the performance table, such as stores of performance, statistics like wickets, runs, etc. Join player P on pf dot player ID is equal to this joins the performance table with the player table using player ID, so we can get the player's name. Next is the group by data each player's name so that we can compute the maximum wicket taken per player. Next is the order by maximum wickets in descending order. Order results the highest to lowest number of the wickets. And last is a limit 1, returns only top one result, the bowler with the best or highest bowling figure in a single match. The final output will be Jasprit Bumrah. He has taken three number of wickets, which is the maximum wickets. Next query will be explained by my teammate.
Which stadium has hosted the most IPL matches? Here is the query. Select S dot stadium name, count star as total matches, and from M. This starts the query from the match table. M is an alliance used to refer the match table in the rest of the query. Join student S on M dot stadium ID is equals to S dot stadium ID. Now this joins the match table with the stadium table using the stadium ID column. S is an alliance for the stadium table. This join brings in the stadium name for each match. Select S dot stadium name, count star as total matches. This selects the name of the stadium, the total number of matches played in the stadium, count star, and renames it as total matches. Next, group by S dot student name. This groups the data by stadium name, so we can count how many matches have been played in each stadium. Order by total matches. This sorts the result in descending order of the total matches. The stadium with the most matches comes first. Limit 1. This limits the output to just one row. the stadium that hosted the most IPL matches, and the output is the Wankhede. And the next question will be continued by my teammate.
The fourth query is which player had a most action prize in this season. First, select P dot player name PS action prize, showing the player name and their action prize. Next, from player section PS, the player section holds the action information from each section. Next, join player P on PS dot player ID is equal to P dot player ID, joining the player together in a game. Next, where the PS section year is equal to 23. It filters only for the 2023 season. Next, order by PS action pri- price based on the shortest player action price highest in first. Next, limit one returns only the top players. And here the output is Virat Kohli. Action bit price is 1 crore of 50 lakh. Thank you all.